Alright, so in this video I'm going to look at two bits of outdoor equipment from a company called FLEXTAIL Gear. I actually think they're both absolutely brilliant. I mean, I've used them both and I was really super impressed for what they are. So the first one is the Zero Mattress. I'm not sure whether there are too many other reviews on this. So the Zero Mattress here and also the Tiny Pump 2X. So first of all, the mattress. This is an inflatable mattress and it weighs, I think, 585 grams. It packs down pretty small. I mean, this here is my Big Agnes Zoom Ultralight, and this is ultralight and ultra premium and pretty much ultra expensive. And when you look at the size, now admittedly this is just over 400 grams, but it's a bit smaller than this. So like for like, there's probably only about 200 grams difference. And this is like 25 pounds. This is 150. So first of all, the actual case that it comes in, or not the case, the bag, really actually feels very premium. Now, it's quite windy here today, so I'm going to have to just pop the bags in my trousers, and then this is just the mattress out. Now, the first thing that I noticed with the mattress is that it's actually pretty long and pretty wide. I think lengthwise it's 193 centimeters or something like that. Can't remember just the width. It's not as wide as what a regular wide would be in the mattresses, but it's maybe 6 or 7 centimeters wider than what a standard size would be. So the mattress here is made out of pretty heavy duty sort of nylon, and that's just what you want to sort of give it that little bit of durability. And then you've got a sort of double valve at the back here. If you pull one of them off, that's for inflation, and then when you want to deflate, you actually just pull both off. So we'll just get her going with the pump here. So that's a mattress fully inflated. So the sort of baffling system on it here, I actually think is pretty good, and I think it's about 5 centimeters thick. So it's a reasonably thick pad. So I'm also going to actually be really lazy and use the pump just to inflate my pillow here. And the valves, this is a Sea to Summit pillow, and the valve system is exactly the same. I think that's it done. So I would be 184 centimeters, and my feet are just kind of, it's cradling my ankles at the bottom, and there's actually space, at the top, and easily enough, enough width. And I must say, when I use this, lying on my back, I'm like 100% comfortable. Most air mattresses, when you blow them up, actually do get a bit, do get a bit bouncy, whereas this isn't bouncy at all. It's really supportive. For sleeping on your side, you will sort of maybe bottom out a bit, but not much, So again, it's really comfortable. So for anyone thinking about a sort of a really good value for money sleeping mat, I honestly think this is brilliant. Now, I slept, whenever I was out camping, it was probably down to about 4 or 5 degrees, and there was no sign of me feeling cold, at all. So I must say it is actually relatively warm. I don't know a technical R value, and I don't think FLEXTAIL Gear give you that. But I must admit, sort of for 3-season use, and at the end of the day, if you're going to use it for 4-season use and you want to add a sort of a closed cell foam mat to add further insulation, then that'll be perfect. So it makes it quite flexible. So in all honesty, I think it's great. I mean, I think it's really good, and I would definitely recommend it. So this is actually about my third take doing this for the Tiny Pump X2. I had done it absolutely perfectly, but you'll never see it because my battery just died. But obviously I've got a spare battery in. Right, why do I think this is so good? All right, if you can go camping or you're using anything and you can use it for a number of different things, then the functionality of that really goes through the roof. So this guy here can be used for 3 different things. So a double press puts it into pump mode. and it really does pump out a lot of air. In fact, I think it's enough to inflate like 40 mattresses, you know, so really, really good. Also in that mode, it can work as a vacuum, and you can hear it there, so you can suck the air out of dry bags. So there's 2 functions already. And then thirdly, a long press here will put it into lantern mode. And at this lowest level, it's like 60 lumen, I think, for over 10 hours. Hit it again and it'll go up to like 200 lumen for 2.5 hours, and hit it again and it's like 400 lumen for an hour. And I must say, in a tent this sort of size, I find the 60 lumens, you know, absolutely more than bright enough. So absolutely brilliant. And in fact, I actually bought one of my good friends one of these as a Christmas present last year. And I mean, I'm not buying my friends something unless I actually think it's really, really good. So it comes with a range of different fittings, and you know, for different types of valves. And I found with the 2 different mattresses that I have, both have different valves. You know, it just inflated them, absolutely no worries at all. And then finally, I think it's an accessory, you can get this for it. So if you want a sort of a warmer light, you know, this is quite a cold sort of light. So you can get this sort of like mushroom type thing for it, and it just fits on like that and squeezes in. And then it gives you like a nice little light shade. So I mean, they pretty much have thought of everything. So that's pretty much about it. I mean, both this lantern and the Zero Mattress, you know, for what they are, yeah, definitely recommend them. I was really surprised and excited sort of using both, and super impressed. So look, thank you very much for watching. Next video I'll probably compare this against, I haven't actually got it, I think I've put it back in the car, my Big Agnes Zoom Ultralight, and that's kind of like premium versus budget. And we'll see who each one will suit.